Rajya Sabha MP Ram Jethmalani today said that the Judicial Appointments Bill, which was passed in the upper house on Wednesday, was just a pale shadow of the bill which he had proposed to the government. While participating in a debate over the bill, the eminent lawyer said instead of the law minister, the government should be represented by the Prime Minister or the Home Minister in the proposed 6-member panel. Rajya Sabha today passed the Judicial Appointments Bill 2014. The bill passed by voice vote in the upper house will lead to the scrapping of the existing collegium system of appointments of judges for the Supreme Court and High Courts of India. Jethmalani said that Law Minister will be the most disqualified person to represent government in the 6-member panel, which will suggest the appointments of judges in the Supreme Court and High Courts.
Law Minister is the most disqualified person to be the member of a law commission of this kind. First of all, by the exigencies of democratic life, any time the law minister may have to go back to earn his livelihood by practicing before the courts. And he cannot be trusted to have that kind of moral and professional courage which a minister must have before he propounds a proposal that the judiciary should be modified. Point number one. But that does not mean that the government should not be represented. The government must be represented by the Prime Minister, by the Home Minister, but not by any person who today or tomorrow has to go back to the courts and practice before the judiciary.
He said that he was the staunch supporter of creation of a National Judicial Commission from last 20 years. Jethmalani, however, said that if the Law Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad would have studied the constitution of National Judicial Commissions of Australia, South Africa and New Zealand, then he would have realized that what he has created is a slur on the whole institution of National Judicial Commission.
That I have been a supporter of the creation of a National Judicial Commission for the last nearly 20 years, and I have written fortnight after fortnight about the creation of a National Judicial Commission. In fact, in the last week also I have written 2 articles about it. But sir, the National Judicial Commission of my dreams is widely different from the pale shadow of a National Judicial Commission which has been created by this amendment of the Constitution and by the bill which follows. Sir, I wish the Honourable Law Minister had taken care to study the constitution of these National Judicial Commissions which are operating in South Africa for the last 20 years, which have been operating in New Zealand and Australia for so many years, and he would have realized that this pale shadow of a judicial commission that he has created is a slur on the whole institution of National Judicial Commission.
Jethmalani further said in compare of other institutions in India, judiciary is still most honest institute. He, however, said that it does not mean that judiciary don't need reforms.
It is a great betrayal of all the people, the intellectuals in this country who have supported the creation of a National Judicial Commission. Sir, when I support the National Judicial Commission, I must record that I have the highest respect for the judiciary of this country. Though there are bad fish in that basket, yet compared to other departments of our life, the judges are still angels. But that does not mean that they don't need reform.
Powered by NNIS.